Still ahead, we're going to meet a man who's pedaling his bike across the country to help people with mental health issues. Find out how a simple bike ride turned into such a big mission. One man is traveling all across the country on a bicycle. His mission to help those facing depression and suicidal thoughts. But that wasn't his goal at first. KOAM's Chris Warner caught up with him in Oronogo, Missouri, and has his story.
Daniel Hurd has spent the last 20 months riding his bicycle across the country. 38 states, 14,000 miles. Why would someone want to take a bike ride like that? Well, for Daniel, it was after his third suicide attempt. A friend suggested riding a bike as a way to change his focus.
When I first started it, it was about saving my own life. Initially, it wasn't about helping anybody else.
A veteran, he was out to see his fellow vets across 32 states, but as he traveled,
I realized there were a lot of people that were struggling on their own and felt that loneliness and felt like they were isolated, kind of the way I felt when I started this.
It wasn't easy at first, remembering how he got depressed. That can bring you back to it, but he knew he needed to tell his story.
So I became more comfortable telling my story, because the more I tell my story and the more I become comfortable with it, the more I heal as well. But ultimately, I'm helping other people realize that they're not alone.
He continued across the country and ran into Gary Smith of Baxter Springs along the Katy Trail between Clinton and St. Charles, Missouri.
And there was a free shelter and it was raining. So I thought this might be a good place to stop. And Daniel was there.
Daniel told Gary his story, and Gary ended up hosting Daniel at his home in Baxter Springs as he prepared for the next leg of his journey. A journey now called the One Pedal at a Time movement.
The one pedal at a time movement, and my mantra for this is one pedal at a time. It's about living in the moment. And that's what really changed my outlook on life.
Daniel is hoping he can continue to pedal forward from his past, focus on now, and help more people facing depression along the way. Along the Ruby Jack Trail in Oronogo.
It takes everybody to be involved.
Chris Warner, KOAM News.
For more information on Daniel's journey, we've put a link in this story, and that's on our website, koamnewsnow.com.